Excitement and drama in prospect tonight here at Stamford Bridge in West London. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. It is Chelsea versus Manchester United.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Options in the middle. And Chelsea have given us away. And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions?
There's the shot! And able to close down the shot.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
Well, she's such a special player with terrific vision, and it stands to reason she'll have a key role to play here.
Well, she's somebody you want the ball to go to. She's such an exciting player, and most importantly, she's so effective, as her goal-scoring record tells us.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Roared. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, not quite precise enough when all was said and done. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Thompson, promising pass. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Jill Roard. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence.
Well, they're so easy on the eye when they play like this.
Good weight on that pass. Can they open them up? Now what can they do from here? Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Hussein. Celine Bizet Hussein. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. The delivery. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Thompson with it. Roared. Morgan. What can she create? And a very good challenge. And the decision offside here. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Lauren James. Given away by Chelsea. From long range. Oh, and nearly on target. Not quite, though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort.
Jackson on the ball. Millie Turner. Rolfe. Malard. Given away by Manchester United. Confident attacking play. It's looking promising. Well, options at the back post here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the beginning of the second half here in West London. Boateng. Cuthbert. Carpenter. Now with Roard. Can they take the lead? And crossed in the direction of the back post. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Fridolina Rolfö. Mala. And keeping possession.
She wasn't going to lose that one, was she?
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Maya Letizier. Given away by Manchester United. Will it happen for them? Millie Turner. Melvin Mala. Ild Hussoy. Maya Letizier. Jackson. Well, United had the ball, but not anymore. Lisa Boateng. James. Oh, this looks useful. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Jackson on the ball. And the pass deftly cut out.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Turner. Now with Rolfö. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Now with Morgan. Lisa Boateng. Chance to play it in. Now delivering that deep cross. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Turner. Fridolina Rolfö. Mala. Manchester United have lost the ball. Jackson. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Roard. Well, this could really help the cause. Now with Boateng. And Morgan. Electing to shoot. Chelsea have won themselves a corner. Now what can they do with it? She's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And that is that, the full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take.
Well, Derek, I was expecting...
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello, and delighted to be with you from Stamford Bridge here in West London, the venue for this one. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And it's the final day of action in the UEFA Women's Champions League group stage. It is Chelsea against Nuremberg.
Yeah, play as well as they have been doing, and they should clinch top spot today. Their fans are certainly expectant here.
Really good wide play. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And a look at the starting 11 for Nuremberg.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
One slick pass after another.
Yeah, they make it look so easy at times, don't they?
Must take the lead here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Well, it would be quite the story, wouldn't it, if they could finish top of the pile in this league phase.
Yeah, the way they've been playing, I expect them to get the 3 points they need. They're a team full of confidence at the moment.
It could be on for her. In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating! Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Lisa Boateng. On to Boateng. Kira Walsh. Boateng. James. Good patience.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Real chance. Oh, blocked it. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Can they set up a chance? Really getting stuck in. Promising possession, this. Takes aim. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Showing a good reading of the game. This corner kick might help them. Well, they're going for the short one. And Morgan. Carpenter. Promising looking ball. Oh, good defending to stop a decent looking attack. That's a good looking ball. Can they do it? And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Kadisha Buchanan. Happy to play keep ball, and why not?
Well, I'd actually prefer to see them doing this higher up the pitch.
And Morgan. Now she could do a bit of damage. And Walsh. She has options. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Thompson with it. James. Making them chase shadows. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back in business here, and Chelsea dominating the proceedings in the first half of this game. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? Walsh. Here's Buchanan. Boateng. Now with Boateng. James. Oh, danger here. A fine block. Is it going to be? And there we have it. She's only gone and made it a brace. Nobody can stop her.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the action continues, and Chelsea are accelerating away from their opponents, it seems. Oh, cut out in the nick of time.
Oh, good job it was cut out as well.
Thompson. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Erin Cuthbert. That's a lovely ball. Morgan. And Walsh. That's a good-looking pass. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Could be dangerous. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. And Morgan. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Genuine chance. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
And credit due, a good Now with Walsh. Carpenter. And into the last 20 minutes. Released it nicely. Jill Ward. Carpenter. Now with Morgan. Opportunity. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Ideal weather conditions for football here in West London. We're at Stamford Bridge. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. It's Chelsea taking on Liverpool.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Could be threatening. Opportunity here. And not cleared away properly. A bit disappointing in the end.
Well, the writing is certainly on the wall, isn't it? We've only played a few minutes and already Chelsea have brought a great save out from the keeper. Can they make it count now, all this early pressure?
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. A very timely interception. Well, we're talking about a top-class player. We enjoy watching her, and she'll hope to bring her influence to bear on the proceedings.
Last time out, she scored 4 goals, and what a brilliant performance it was from her. Her movement was good, she was clinical in front of goal, and she was a constant threat. She's in tremendous form.
Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters.
Well, they've got to show more composure on the ball, haven't they?
Walsh. Lauren James. Now with Walsh. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Woodham. Alejandra Bernabé. And Liverpool couldn't hang on to it. Now with Morgan. Thoughtful play. Ellie Carpenter. Morgan. She's made a really important challenge. And the ruling is offside here. Buchanan. On to Roard. Oh, useful ball. Could take the lead. Boateng. Chance to cross. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
This might get them in front. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Thompson with it. Ellie Carpenter. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. And played towards the near post. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. O'Sullivan. Danger building. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. James. Well, the threat could be there. No panic, just passing.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
James. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Lauren James. Very effective pass. Can they jump in front? And pushed away to safety. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the beginning of the second half here in West London. Walsh. Now with Boateng. Jill Roord. Given away by Chelsea. Denise O'Sullivan. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Morgan. Denise O'Sullivan. Evans. On to Wedemeyer. It did look on for them, but not to be. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner?
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Trying her luck. Oh, so near, but just unable to keep the shot down. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. And the pass deftly cut out. Carpenter. Superb effort to keep it in. Kadisha Buchanan. Erin Cuthbert. Morgan. Here's Buchanan. Morgan. And unable to keep possession. Not relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Great defending. And nothing comes of that attack.
Yeah, she makes those interceptions so well.
And her touch just letting her down. So a throw in here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Oh, this looks useful. And caught by the keeper. O'Sullivan. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Thompson with it. An incredible block.
Well, Chelsea have controlled the last 15 minutes and played some really good football. They just need to have the end product and they'll surely win the game.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Woodham. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. And there the move ends for now.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
And it's with Holland. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Morgan. What can Chelsea do from this position? Is this the moment? And an excellent save. Still all even here.
Yeah, well played the keeper. That's a big moment in the game.
Takes aim. Oh, goodness me, off the post.
Well, Chelsea can't believe they're not leading now. They were so close to snatching a goal there. This will be a good finish to the game.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. A Liverpool free kick coming up. And a no-nonsense clearance. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And now with Thompson. And Chelsea still knocking on the door in the closing minutes. Can they find a winner? Well, there goes the final whistle. It was back and forth all the way, but the two teams cannot be divided. A point apiece. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Sussex by the sea. Always an inviting prospect. Welcome everyone to the Amex Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. It's Brighton taking on Chelsea.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Possession lost by Brighton. Ellie Carpenter. Promising possession, this. Will it be? An early goal. It is the ideal opening. 1-0 then. Now here's Martins. Cook in possession. Perfect challenge. Aaron Cuthbert. On to Boateng. Kadisha Buchanan. Jill Ward. And Chelsea looking dangerous. But nothing comes of it. They knew they wanted to apply the pressure, and they did. And the Seagulls losing the ball. Jill Ward. Morgan. Martins. Cook. And Chelsea with the ball again. Could be troublesome. Walsh did well to win the ball back.
Good reading of the game.
Thompson with it. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? Eyeing an opening. Walsh. Well, that's a long way off target, you've got to say. Out of play for a Brighton throw-in. Showing a great defensive instinct. Morgan. Is it going to be? And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. So back underway, 1 goal apiece here. Walsh. Lauren James. Cuthbert. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence.
When they're playing like this, they're a joy to watch.
Really good challenge. In a decent position. Well, disappointing end to the move. Cook. On to Martins. Cook in possession. Good distribution. Can they jump ahead? Well, the referee blows the whistle, and that is going to be all for the first 45 here at the Annex. Teams back in position, second half underway. Carpenter. Aaron Cuthbert. And Morgan. Now with Boateng. Jill Roord. Cuthbert. Carpenter. On to Roord. Ellie Carpenter. Really favours this position. Excellent defending. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Cook in possession. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Ellie Carpenter. Erin Cuthbert. Showing a good reading of the game. Cook. Can anyone stop her? Now can she pick out a teammate? And she scores! It's gone in! And now she can run off and celebrate. Lauren James. Morgan. James. And Buchanan. And Morgan. Chance here. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Chelsea will get the throw in. She's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Thompson. And whipped into the box. And the goal here for Chelsea from the corner really would change the complexion of the match. Sjöke Nysken. Could be threatening. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms. Now here's Martins. Cook in possession. Well, possibilities in the centre. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Jill Roord. And that'll be Brighton's ball. Martins. Cook. Well, there to intercept. Jill Roord. Morgan. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Must take the lead here. Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, every time she gets near the ball, you sense that danger, don't you?
Going short. She fancies it. And just wide of the post.
Yeah, decent effort, but not one that was going to trouble the goalkeeper, I don't think.
Cook. Now here's Martins. Could we see some late drama here? Cuthbert. On to Moultrie. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. And so into the final 5 minutes. Thompson with it. Cuthbert. She's made a really important challenge. And that is offside. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very...